Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the NCAA Coral Gables Regional Press Conferences. We're joined on the dais now by the number 4 seed Canisius Golden Griffins. The Golden Griffins finished the season with a 29-23 overall record and a 15-9 conference mark. Canisius earned an automatic qualifier spot by winning their 4th Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference title in program history last weekend. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Mazurek and go into questions from the student athletes who begin practice here shortly. You got to get ready for stretch, so we'll do questions for student athletes first. But we'll start with the opening statement from Coach Mazurek.
Yeah, just thank everybody for putting this amazing experience together. You know, for our program, this is special. You know, being the 4th time this program's been in this spot, but even more special for these guys that have been through so much. I can span the last 2 to 5 years. You know, the guy to my left's been here for 5 years. The guy to my second to my left's been here for 3 years, and it's just been special to have it culminate like this for these 2 seniors, and there's 10 others, 11 other seniors as well. So it's extremely special to be here.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start with questions for the student athletes, and we'll go here. We'll start in the room. If you do have a question on Zoom, please use the hand raise function, and we will make sure we get to you. But we'll start here in the room with Alex Schwartz.
Yeah, for both you guys, Coach mentioned how special this is. If you could just elaborate a little bit on the emotions of, being in the NCAA tournament, coming out to a place you've not played before, just kind of the vibe in the clubhouse for you guys.
Want to start or me?
Sure. I mean, this is awesome. This is kind of something that we strive to do every year, and really at the end of the year we want to win a championship and we want to put ourselves into a regional like this. And for us, being a smaller school, to come down to a big storied program like this, it's a really cool experience for us. But at the same time, we're here to really put our school, put the name Canisius College on the map, and come here to win the game. And that's all we're focused on. And yes, we're going to enjoy this experience. For me personally, this is the first time I've been able to go to a regional in my 5 years. So yes, it's a great experience. It's a lot of fun, but we're still here to play baseball and to try and win some games.
Yeah, just like Mike said, we're down here to compete and we're down here to win. And all the hard work that we put in throughout the entire year, we're able to actually do this now. So it's an awesome feeling. I just know from my teammates too that that everything that we did up to get to this point was earned, and we're here now, and it's a great feeling.
And just a quick follow-up on that, do you guys take any additional pride? I say this as a Northeast guy myself, in representing your conference, your area, the country. And people talk about West Coast, Texas, Southeast, but there's some good baseball up in the Northeast. That's something you guys think about that kind of maybe showing some people that your league and your area can produce some talent as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, there's a lot of good ballers up there in the Northeast, and especially in Western New York too. So, I mean, we're just happy that we're able to put Canisius on the map, just like Mike said, and ready to come down here and compete and have some fun.
Yeah, and just to follow up on that, a lot of times, especially during the recruiting process, these southern, western schools aren't really looking to the Northeast for talent. Guys down here are playing year-round, this and that, but I think that that kind of helps us. We're a gritty group. We all come from diverse sport backgrounds. We're not just only baseball year-round, so we're all athletes, and we kind of take that to the baseball field. And we're down here, like we both said, to prove what Canisius College is all about.
We'll go next to Mike Harrington from the Buffalo News, who joins us via Zoom. Mike, if you could unmute, and you can go ahead with your question for the student athletes.
Hi, guys. Thanks for this. For both of you, I'd be interested in your thoughts on the mental toughness of this team, going through what you did, the weather, the MAC tournament, and sitting around as long as you did. Just makes this team so unique mentally?
I mean, for me, I think, and me and Mike both had this conversation with Coach Maz before the season started. I think it's our love for each other. We're a very, very close unit together. We basically do everything together when we're not playing baseball. When we're on the field, everything just, seems to correlate and connect. But from a mental toughness standpoint, Coach Maz preaches that so what, now what, and always battle through adversity. And that's what we've been doing all the way up to this point. And again, we're just very excited to compete in this regional and, have the time of our lives.
Yeah, just to build off that, something we've been saying all year is no matter what, no matter when, no matter who, no matter how. We're down here to play baseball. The weather's not looking great. We'll play at 10 a.m., we'll play at 10 at night. For us, we're just ready to play. We've battled through adversity, not only in our careers, but this year, like you said. And also just to mention what happened in Buffalo a few weeks ago. We're playing for our community, we're playing for what's more than us. So we're just down here to do something special for our city.
And just one other thing, Mike, just piggybacking off what you said, no matter who, no matter when, you get to the NCAAs, you get selected, okay, but you end up Miami with Arizona, with an SEC team. Just how much does that even enhance, just the chance of opportunity here and the experience of it all?
I mean, it's a special opportunity for our program. For us, every time, especially like in our non-conference slate at the start of the season, when we see a Power 5 school, we kind of mark that on our schedule because we want to prove that we can play with, the top dogs in the country. We believe we have the skill, the talent, the work ethic, so we're just kind of here, like we've said, to prove ourselves and to try and do something special.
Thank you, guys.
Austin on Zoom. Austin Eldridge, did I see a hand up, or are you good?
I'm good. I apologize about that. That was a mistake.
Okay, no problem. Gentlemen, seeing no hands up on Zoom, we can let you go to stretch and make sure you watch your step on the way down. And good luck. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, fellas.
Alrighty, if you've got a question for Coach Maz on Zoom, please use the hand raise function, but we'll start in the room with Alex Schwartz. Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, like 5 weeks ago, you guys were a game under 500, 12-5 since then, 6 straight wins to end the season coming in here. What switched over this period of time that you guys kind of got in this groove and got rolling?
It's kind of funny. I sit in this chair and I think back to previous years, like 2018, we were on that team. Like, do you really want to be a 16-8 team? Like, this program's been 16-8 for the last 4 years. Like, don't you want to do something different? And then this year, we're kind of flirting with that. And it's like they flip a switch when they know it means their season. And it's you want it to be flipped a lot sooner. But this team flipped it at the right time. I think that's what it comes down to, them knowing, like, all right, guys, it's time to wake up. It's time to go. And we've handled that differently from a coaching staff perspective throughout the years. And I think this year, you've had these guys for so long, and you just know what buttons to push at the right time, and the rest is for them.
On a similar note, there's a lot of talk about like momentum in sports. How does it carry over? Do you feel like you guys can bring the momentum from winning your conference tournament into this, or is it really putting that in the rearview mirror and we're just focusing on the future? How do you look at that?
A little bit of give and take. Momentum is a thing, but I think it's a thing at the time. Like in the conference tournament, like if you were watching that, you knew like that team's going to be tough, like because of where they were at. And yeah, we want them to continue to ride those emotions and have that energy and that ability when they get to the field here, and we're going to give it our best. But that comes from what they do leading up to the year. Like, these guys work hard. Like, we're doing it all the time, and we're keeping it consistent, and they know how to, if they make a mistake, how to fix it. And you're seeing a lot of growth in them in these last few weeks right then and there. You're welcome.
We'll go to Mike Harrington from the Buffalo News. Mike, go ahead for Coach.
I'm at one quick thing before my real question. Have you honed in on a starting pitcher yet for tomorrow?
Yeah, hey, Mike. Right now it's between Matt Duffy and Chris Pouillat. We're going to let them throw. They're coming back on shorter rest than normal. We had them throw twice this weekend, so we just want to make sure which one's feeling better than the other, and we'll make that decision tonight.
Gotcha. And kind of going with some of what the players said. The last time you're in the tournament, you go to Minnesota. It's in the Big Ten. No disrespect to them, but I mean, what is it like for the experience here of when you see Miami, Arizona, even an SEC team, to get the chance to be in this? And you guys just aren't going for the trip. I mean, you're here to compete, but just how does that change the experience for everything involved?
It changes it. You need to manage it a little bit better, because I think it's easy for people to see the slate of opponents we have and be in a little bit shock and awe. And we're playing with the best of the best. SEC, they're Pac-12 and the ACC. Like, those are the best baseball conferences in the nation. And if you look at the other regionals around the country, like, the talent level in college baseball right now is unbelievable. And I may be biased, but I think college baseball may be better to watch than pro baseball. It's just amazing. And then now we've put ourselves in a situation with the best of the best, because from the first meeting of the year, we believe we belong there. And just to be here, and we're going to give it our best shot, and see what it takes. And we're going to go from there.
And just one other thing, when you got to the MAC tournament, you were in the hunt. I mean, most people thought you had a shot. When did it hit you when you got there that you guys were on the roll and had the right mindset, and you legitimately looked like the team that could get there?
There were a few signs going in. Like, I felt like that last weekend against Monmouth, it was very similar to our last weekend in 2018 at home against Marist. And then we get to the tournament and we played the same opponent as we did in 18 in Niagara. And when we 10-run them, that got you thinking a little bit. And then when Marist, the number 2 seed, who'd been playing hot all the way up until that tournament, you go and you stick it to them pretty good. Like after that game, you're like, like we got it rolling here pretty good. But Ryder's a different animal. They're tough. You have to win games differently versus that team. So it's usually after that third game, that semifinal game, where you get moved to the winner's bracket final, where you got a pretty good feeling of what this outcome's going to be.
Thank you, Matt. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Mike.
Coach, seeing no further hands up on Zoom or in the room, thank you very much for your time today. Good luck this weekend.
Awesome. Thanks, Cam.
Thank you.